Okay, Figure-4 lock. Again, as we said, it's outside-inside technique, so I'm stepping under the arm from the outside to the inside. And in this lock, we're going to twist the shoulder outward, but it's also going to be the first lock where we give a true variation on a lock. It's the fourth lock. We call it Figure-4 lock, so it should be easy to remember this one. David? So just as in the previous technique, when I'm doing it in an offensive way, I'm starting with a grab. So I'm grabbing him, cross grab. So not parallel, but cross grab. And again, I'm trying to block him by pushing the arm out. Trying to grab closely to the wrist here, because that gives me some control over the wrist that I need later. Also, if I put my thumb here, I can make rotation. So if we get a little bit closer, if I grab here, this gives me control over the wrist. If I start with my thumb here, I can put some rotation in the arm, which will come in handy. So, one, step under, and now turn. Okay? So now I've got his wrist locked here as well, and I can turn his arm. And now you can also see why we call it the Figure-4 lock. With a little bit of imagination, you can see the number 4 here. So one, best thing to do is to go just straight down and lock the arm. One more time. So I'm grabbing it out, step, and go. Another thing, so I suggested, hey, straight down. Sometimes you can push somebody away as well. But usually, sit down on your knee and bring him down like this. One. As I said, there is a variation, and quite often people mix these techniques up. Same grab, but now instead of stepping under, I'm making my circle steps. 1, 2, over. So in the previous lock, his arm rotated outside. Now I'm stretching his shoulder over. And again, straight down is the best way, like this. So let's look at that one more time. Grab, circle. Don't bring the arm up, get yourself low, and bring your opponent down, like this. Or you can lock him with your knee. Okay. One more thing that is important, and then we're going back to the arrest lock and the other locks as well. In the arrest lock, I'm making 2 steps. I'm stepping in, so this is my in step. Now it's 1, 2, so there's like a second step. But in the inside-outside step, it is stepping out. Now it's just 1 step and a body turn. Then in the wrist lock, stepping out, and I'm making my circle steps again. So again, 2 steps. But in the Figure-4 lock, 1 step out, 1 step, and turn. But in the variation, of course, now it is 1, 2 steps again. Another thing about this variation lock, I hope things don't get too confusing. 1, 2, where I step is quite important. If I'm stepping too much in front of David, here, look now actually I'm in the lock instead of David. If I'm stepping here, now we are in equal position. So if David is stronger than I am, I will be in trouble. So what I have to do is get a little bit behind David here. And now I've got the upper hand, and I can bring it down. So, the Figure-4 lock, and this variation, now in a defensive way. So again, parallel grab. So, 1, this is with a direct grab. So, direct grab, Step number, put your shoulder under. So don't bring the arm up. No, it's like your shoulder under. Turn, and you've got him in a lock. Advanced falling goes like this. Here. The same lock, now with counter grab. 1, 1, 2. And again, I can put this rotation in. Get my shoulder and take him down. With deflection, here, taking off his balance by deflecting it, and then making the counter grab in, 2, and down. So now the variation, 1, and this one works best directly with deflection and down. And you can speed things up by, I'll do it slowly, 1. So I'm deflecting, grabbing over, kind of making this circle here. 1. And now when I go down, I directly sit down on my knees and I'm pulling, drop it down. 1, 2, and control. So this is the 4 direction, or the figure 4, sorry, the figure 4 lock. This one is actually what we call the 4 direction throw. So now it's time for orange belt techniques.